see if I can actually log on.
No, that's not necessary. All right. Hello and welcome back, my friends, to another exciting live stream where currently it's just me, but maybe Corey will be with us if his internet doesn't decide to fail. Not Bubbles is doing something somewhere. I don't know where, but he'll be somewhere doing something. Pretty much sums it up. All right, so let's see what we can do today on this beautiful project. First of all, I don't particularly like this wall, but we're gonna leave it for now. But that's just something that may change rather soon. I do have an ender chest. Okay.
Alright,
So,
I'm in the world.
are you able to exist?
It seems like I'm fine? Question mark?
Wow.
I'm gonna fly down.
What was all the
because I have a
drama
cat.
last time then?
Dude, it was like really bad last time. I don't know. Where are you right now? Are you like in this area that you're working on?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna. I don't see you.
I'm under the water.
Oh. I'm flying with one hand.
Hi.
Okay. How do I look? Am I? You're not. Oh.
Don't fall off your chair.
No, my microphone's right on. I'll fix it in a second.
There seems to be a little bit of lag when I punch you, but other than that, you seem to be moving just fine.
Yeah, so do you.
What do you think of the general shape of over here?
Looks great. Wait, that's a river?
What?
That's
What?
a river?
No. What's a river?
You said the general shape of the river.
No, I said the general shape over here.
Oh, over here. I heard river.
I don't have a river. Should we? Do I need to acquire a river? Like, do you have the deed to a river?
You should like make like a waterfall down the mountain or whatever that like leads into the ocean.
Ah. I see. Ooh, I found clay. I really haven't used clay. Like, not terracotta, but clay. Then again, what do you use clay for? Aside from making bricks and hardened clay, hardened terracotta, what is it? What is it even anymore? Do you know?
What?
What happens when you smelt clay? What do we call that again? Is it like terracotta?
Yeah, isn't it?
Okay.
Terracotta?
I still call it hardened clay.
Was it called hard clay at one point? Yeah, maybe it was.
It was called hardened clay really not that long ago. I think 1.12, the World of Color update is when they changed it. I need to get a conduit over here so these drowns stay away.
Do you know how many people like thought that Minecraft was like over when that update came out? Because they were like, bro, these new colored blocks are like not Minecraft.
I will admit that those blocks aren't
so
easy to use, but
they're so like out there that like everyone was like, bro, these aren't dull enough to be Minecraft.
they aren't dull enough. But now here we are in 1.16 going on 1.17 and Minecraft's still going
Did
strong.
you unintentionally just do Sound of Music? Or...
Every time I say something like that, all that's in my head is that song from Sound of Music, and I don't even know what it's called.
Well, you even like got the numbers right, which is like, bro.
Yes.
I have a cat in my arms.
Oh, you got a cat in your arms.
Yeah, he's very, very needy.
Yeah. That's how pets are sometimes. And then you have pets who are like, I'm strong and independent, I don't need no man. And then that's the way they are. Building a water never gets old. It's like creative and flying, but then also needlessly complicated because you can't hold yourself still. I shouldn't say needlessly complicated, just complicated. Speaking of water, I haven't completed the monument yet. And yes, I am just making a flat wall of stone. For now, I need to determine how exactly I want to detail this, and we'll go from there. But for now, we'll just lay down a base canvas of a bunch of stone, because I have a bunch of stone. I have more sand than stone, but I still have a lot of stone.
My intuition says we're not going to get enough bubbles tonight.
Oh, that's a shame. Hello, Drowned. Nice to meet you. I didn't need to meet you, but it was nice of you to stop by and die. Anyway, it's Wednesday, which means snapshot. You know what? This snapshot was just kind of boring.
Yeah, kind of boring.
No, we fixed some bugs, changed goats a bit.
The flippin' what is that leaf? Or no, what is that flower called?
The
hangs upside down.
that's a good question. I should know this, but I don't remember the name.
It can't be waterlogged anymore, and I was like, huh, that kind of sucks for builders and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense because they wanted to keep it so that you couldn't breathe underwater. But it does kind of suck. I should put that away. I don't need the different locking differential out of my RC truck. I fixed my other RC truck, so now one of them's working, but the other one isn't.
What?
You haven't seen the little one.
Nope.
I mean, you haven't actually seen either of them.
It sucked.
Hobby grade RC or toy grade?
Like toy grade.
Yeah, toy grade RC sucks. It's like awful.
Do you know, I think
it's
if
like
I
the
remember
difference
correctly,
between
the
playing.
reason it sucked so badly is that it took like 4 double A's and then it just sucked it up in like an hour.
Oh yeah. See,
and it was like, bruh.
the fun part about hobby grade is that you have rechargeable batteries, and you can.
Yeah.
My big one runs off 2 3 cells, 5,000 milliamp hour LiPo batteries for half an hour. And basically all that means is that they can explode and they provide a lot of power. But it's such a big vehicle that it only lasts for about half an hour. My small one I actually have 4 batteries for, so that's just under 2 hours of continuous playtime if I don't break it. The other good thing about hobby grade is that you can replace parts that break instead of with toy grade, where basically once you break something, you gotta buy a new one, which sucks. But RC can be fun. It's not really Corey's vibe.
I mean, I'd rather
I
drive one of those
see
than the
you.
real thing.
You would rather drive an RC car than a real car?
Than a real RC, like, you know, when, like monster truck thing vibe, whatever. Roll cage kind of car.
Stadium trucks. Yes. I mean, those aren't exactly road legal. You would only drive them if you, like, paid money to drive them. Like...
Who said I was on the road?
Yeah.
I'm more of an RC boat kind of fan. I think those are kind of cool.
Ooh,
Or,
RC boats
you know,
are cool.
If you want to go full on, just go drones. Drones are the coolest, probably.
Yeah, you seem like a drone person. But boats are cool, too.
There's been plenty of times that I've thought about getting a drone.
Oh, you definitely should.
It's not really, yeah, I don't really money.
It's just, I don't think in your budget to get a good drone.
I've like, entered in some competitions and been like, ooh, that looks like a cool drone, you know? But, like,
yeah. See, for me, I'm not big on the RC drone. Well, not RC drones. They're just drones, or RC airplanes or helicopters. Especially airplanes because, oh my word, they take upkeep. But boats, I can get behind. Definitely all forms of RC land vehicles.
my neighbor had a big, like, 2-foot RC boat.
Somebody offered to
which is
sell
pretty
me
lit.
one that was probably a little bit bigger than that. It was non-functioning, and I don't have a place for it or a place to use it. So I'm like, no thanks. But I was offered. It's kind of
They're
weird.
cool, but like here, and I live on a lake, and if you use it on here, then you always get the fear that it's gonna eat up weeds and die.
Yeah, that's why it's nice that Not Bubbles has jet skis, right? I can just,
Yeah,
if I had a boat,
it's
we
another
would go
thing
out
I'd
on his
never
jet
get
skis.
on.
Yeah, I know, and you had one.
Yeah, I got on it. You wouldn't believe it, but I did get on it like once. I think maybe no, I think it was just once.
Did you really get on it, or did you just like
Yeah,
putz around?
no, I got it.
So
No,
got
I
up
got
on a
on it and
plane, and
I drove it for like I don't know, 10 minutes maybe.
they can be fun. It's
I
just
hated
Not
it.
Bubbles has 3. One of them is really small, like really small, and that thing terrifies me. Um, I don't think I've actually operated it, but I've seen him operate it, and he has experience. He rebuilt it like 5 years ago, and he's been playing around with jet skis ever since. But I saw him roll it, and I'm like, that's kind of impressive and terrifying. And I saw him hit a big old wake off of I don't know, some sort of pontoon, and the thing like flies. Then he also has two medium-sized ones. Well, actually, one's like a 3-seater. It's pretty big. It's nice and stable and has plenty of power. And it's one of the only one that works properly right now. Because the little one doesn't run on both cylinders, and the medium one just doesn't run. Kind of sad. But yeah.
So, Bill Gates is single.
Yeah. It's kind of weird because Bill and Melinda Gates have been a thing for a very long time.
What, at least like 29 years or something? I don't get that. I
Neither
mean,
do
I really don't want to be like morbid or whatever, but it's like, bro, you went that far, you might as well just finish it up. You know?
Oh, I don't know where I heard it, but I heard the story of a 97-year-old Italian man who divorced his wife of 76 years.
I heard this because he like found out that
because she found out that she was cheating on him 60 years ago. I'm like,
yeah, like 50 years
dude,
ago or something.
what are you gonna do in life now?
I heard about that. That's just sad though. Like,
That is very.
okay, you know what? This was a bad. Okay, we're not gonna do that in a second. Yeah, I can't drop my cat, so I'm just gonna like, stand here.
Okay, you can just stand there. You look pretty enough. You can just be a lawn ornament.
Thanks.
You could be my lawn dwarf. Yeah, I'm just gonna empty a bunch of stuff out of my inventory because I don't particularly think I need it. I have no idea what's even in this. Piece of black wool, green carpet, stone, dirt, oak planks, raw mutton, leather, lead, saddle, boat, barrel. Clearly, this was a useful shulker box. Okay, we can just throw it in there. Wool goes over here. So, done anything done anything exciting recently? Like in the last 2 days?
Finished power washing the fence yesterday.
Oh, is it all nice and shiny new? And if it's shiny,
Yeah.
please tell me why.
It's just it's ready for stain.
It's ready for stain. That's the best part about having a pressure washer. Is you can do all sorts of fun things like pressure wash fences. It's really, I don't know if this is weird, but I really enjoy seeing concrete get pressure washed and coming out like super clean at the end.
Yeah. Gosh dang it.
Okay, he dropped his mic again.
It happens every gosh dang time.
I know. Clearly you need a
If you
boom.
could see my setup, you would hate it.
I haven't even seen it and I hate it.
Like, do you know what's going on here? You don't want to know what's going on here. You'd
You
probably cry.
seem like the sort of person who needs a boom.
Okay, so I'll explain it to you just because I want you to hate me.
Done.
What I have, so okay, I've got a roll top desk.
Yep.
You know this.
I'm aware of that.
It's a beautiful roll top desk.
I don't think I've seen it, but I know of it.
It's got this big cavity in the middle, which
Okay.
if I put the mic, behind my laptop in the cavity, is this really terrible echo. I'm not going to demonstrate for you. Just imagine it sounding really bad.
Okay.
So my mic is a lapel mic, which I attach to a screen that I have hung up right in front of the cavity. And it just clips onto the screen. But the screen isn't like a real screen. It's styrofoam and duct tape that I made. And the way it attaches is by magnetic tape on the top of the cavity. So every time you hear the boosh boosh, it's because the magnetic tape is garbage and the whole duct tape screen comes falling down with the mic. So yeah.
Okay. This sounds like a truly wonderful setup.
And
Thank you for sharing.
technically, since this is a lapel mic, I could probably just like flip it to myself or whatever. But then I don't know. I don't know. I like the freedom to move around and crap. So
You like freedom?
it's not really my vibe. What?
Dude, I was playing a game, an online game. You've heard of it. It's called Tanks, you know. Well, that's one of its names.
Oh, dude, my cat is sobbing.
Your cat is sobbing.
Continue. I'm gonna text my sister and ask her to feed it.
Okay. And I was playing an online match, you know, whatever. And it started off by somebody on my team coding Braveheart. They can take our lands, they can take our whatnot, freedom. No, they can take our lands, they can take our lives, but they can't take our freedom or something. That's Mel Gibson movie. I've never seen it, but I kind of know the line. And somebody got really triggered on my team. It was like, who's taking your freedom? And who's doing this?
Or something. That's like all I know from the movie. And there's like a really good speech in it or something.
And this guy went on for like 3 minutes in chat, just getting mad at him because he thought he was talking about the government or something. I don't really understand the logic. And then I told him, like, bro, it's a movie quote. And he's like, oh, it's still terrible. I'm like, that's no reason to just get triggered because somebody quoted a movie and you thought that they were, I don't know, claiming the government was taking everything. I don't know. People are dumb. I can confirm. So you haven't done anything exciting except for pressure washing a fence.
Yeah, not really. Let me think. No, not really anything. I started a new audiobook, which I hate audiobooks, but it's not too bad. I had a free Audible subscription with some free credits or whatever, so I just used it.
I see. Yeah.
It's kind of cool. It's called like Mini Habits. I got it recommended from like a thing that I did with school or whatever. And I've been meaning to check it out. It's like small enough that I was like, whatever, I'll just listen to the audiobook instead of buy the real book because I don't have any money. But but it's kind of talking about how like it's like, okay, instead of setting like ridiculous goals for yourself,
like I will lose 50 pounds in 2 weeks or
not even
something like that.
He uses the exercise one a lot, but it's like like I'll do like 50 push-ups today or something dumb like that, and then getting like really really ticked off at yourself when you fail. It's like it's all about like setting the dumbest habits ever, like literally just one push-up a day, like, okay, I have to do one push-up a day, and then that way you tend to do it more often.
Yes.
I don't know, he's quoting a bunch of science articles and stuff, and it's actually pretty interesting, and I'm like, hey, I vibe with that. I like it for I think I'm gonna try it like for writing or whatever, because I tend to like think like, oh, I need to write like several thousand words a day, and he's like, just try to write like 50 or like 100 or whatever, and he'll actually hold to that. So,
see.
and then once you establish it as a mini habit, then it like becomes a more routine, and you can either expand it or, you know, yeah.
I see. It does make
Pretty
sense.
simple concept, but it's a
For me
interesting little
personally,
read.
I have a series of exercises I need to do every day, and I can tell you that when I got sick, I really didn't do them, and that's thrown it all off. So I haven't really done them in like 2.5 weeks.
Mm,
And let me tell you, I can feel it.
gotcha.
It also doesn't help because I'm now waking up before 5 a.m. because I have to be at work at 6,
Ew.
several days a week. But then other days a week, like today, I had to be at work at 10. And then Saturday, I'll be at work at 9, but tomorrow I'm going to be at work at 6. It really messes with my sleep schedule. And so I'm waking up and I'm like, I don't want to do anything. And
Yeah.
so I won't do the exercises that I need to do. And then when I get home from work, I'm like, I'm tired. I don't want to do anything, and I won't do them then. And then it's just a rinse and repeat. It's terrible, I tell you.
Hmm. One of the reasons that I got this book is because like I had kind of already done something similar to like what they were talking about or whatever. I think it was in like, was it 2017 or 2018? I was like, bro, I'm gonna do like this epic workout schedule, and like basically, what was it? I don't remember it now. I was like pretty pathetic with doing push-ups or whatever, so I'm like, dude, I'm gonna like make myself like really good with push-ups. And so like the first week of the year, for just weekdays, I only work it out on weekdays. All I did was do one push-up a night for each of the nights, and then the next week I did two push-ups a night, et cetera, et cetera, and then all the way down, to the end of the year, and I got to like 52 push-ups. So it was like pretty pog, and it wasn't that hard at all because you just added one push-up every week kind of thing to your schedule, and it was like dumb easy at the beginning. I was like, this is so worthless, and then it gets harder and harder as you go along, but then you can really do it. Yeah, so I had done that. I think that was like 2017 or 2018. I have not done anything like that since because I suck. But when I heard about the book, I was like, oh, hey, that actually sounds like that thing that I did. So, yeah.
I
Something just
see.
shot at me. It was a skeleton. I don't know where it is.
All right, what's your next project in this world now that Hubble McDonald's is quote unquote done?
I have no clue. I've been kind of like flopping around, and I'm just like, well, I don't know. Oh, wait,
See, that's why I
something
have
just.
so many different things going on at once. If I get bored with one of them or finish another one of them, there's another one waiting for me.
I get like inspiration. See, I'm more like the inspiration person, where like I'll like finish something big project, and then I'll just kind of bask in its glory for a while, and then as soon as like I get bored of it or whatever, or like I guess I have to wait till I get inspired for something else. Like when I said hello at McDonald's, and I was like, bro, this is hello McDonald's. I gotta see it through. And then like with my clock tower house, like I need to have all the cool lame redstone contraptions and stuff. But yeah, now I'm just kind of flopping around.
Conduit. I need to get some prismarine. Good thing I know where to find it. Yeah. See, I set myself impossible goals and
Yep.
sometimes succeed.
Yeah, well, Bob.
That's just the way the cookie crumbles. Though honestly, I don't think anything I've set out to do so far has been impossible.
Sure.
Like the mountain was stupid. And I kind of hated myself for doing it. But now I'm like, it's cool. I built a mountain. It's not the prettiest thing, but I built it. It is mine. And we're back at the Leg Machine 5000 to see what sort of resources it'll yield to me. Okay, those are my crystal. How many of these are full? Okay, not even 2, but that's to be expected. I haven't really spent a lot of time over here. This is more like it, though.
What the heck was going on last week with my internet? I really have no clue.
Yeah, that is a good question. I think 40. Yeah, this is why it's called the leg machine. I'm not running shaders or anything, and like my frames are dropping like there's no tomorrow.
So have you been watching Third Life at all? Or no?
I watched the first 2 episodes from like, a few people's perspective, but I haven't seen the most recent one.
Third one's out. It's getting spicy.
It's getting spicy. I think Scarred died,
I won't
didn't he?
spoil. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
That's what I
I
saw
was
from
like, I'm
his
not gonna
thumbnail.
spoil it. Yeah. It was really funny.
And I know B does
He's just
die.
so I really like his character because like I don't know I
He's
like how it's,
chaotic.
like, yeah, it's like I like how it's different from their Hermitcraft vibes. You know, it really is like kind of showing me okay they really are like completely different from their Hermitcraft characters. Like their Hermitcraft characters are characters; they're not like actually reflective of their personality. You know, because like in this one they're just like completely different. They act so differently. Yeah. Scar is just so chaotic and like he just lies all the time or whatever, and he gets people's crap from like reputation points, and it's just flipping hilarious.
I wanted to see Mumbo join.
I kind of do too. Yeah, I'm just like I want to see what Mumbo's like. Or
I
whatever,
want to
but,
see what a Redstoner does in Minecraft Hardcore.
Yeah,
Because I feel like that
I
would
don't
be
feel
very
like
interesting.
I don't know. How many of the people do you know? Like just like the people who aren't from Hermitcraft.
Who aren't from Hermitcraft? I think Smallish Beans is on there.
I don't even know him. Well, actually, no, he might have been an MCC at some point.
I know of him only because I know who Flip is, and they collab together quite a few times. Other than that, I really don't know anyone who's non-Hermitcraft.
There's Major, I should say. Scott. I know
Oh
him.
yeah, I've heard of him.
He doesn't run MCC, but he's like the person who picks who gets to be in it and like what team they're on or whatever. So,
I see.
but I don't know. I've seen him all over the place. He's pretty. He's not like famous or whatever I wouldn't say, but he's like just all over the Minecraft community for the most part.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we have a conduit. Aren't conduits supposed to like hurt drowned or scare them away? I don't know. I don't know how conduits work. All I know is that breathing underwater is possible. I think that's all that matters. Okay, we can put that away.
Been watching chess.
Oh, how is that going? Is watching chess
Actually-
kind of like watching golf?
No, it's actually really interesting. I don't know. I haven't played chess for like a young age or whatever, but like, you know, when I was a kid, my dad taught me how to, you know, like what the pieces did, you know?
Yeah.
So like I know how the game works, you know. And that just like, you know, so that like when I watch it or whatever, I like get what's going on for the most part, which
I mean, I know how golf works, but I don't want to watch it.
yeah.
Golf I find to be extremely boring.
There's a lot of strategy with chess, so I don't know. I'm interested. I play like a little bit, and then I realize how much garbage I am, you know. So I go back to watching like really professional people. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just
how
like-
I'm with Minecraft. That's why I watch Hermitcraft.
Oh no, dude, I'm a professional Minecrafter.
Yeah, but you don't like have content for me to watch because I'm not
Yeah, I
professional.
don't. One
Honest-
day, maybe.
Honestly, what would your content be? Would it? I feel like it'd be really chaotic.
I don't know. Depends on what I'm doing.
Like if you were doing a let's play like this, obviously
Yeah.
you said that you wouldn't want you wouldn't have farms because you're not that sort of person, which is understandable. Would it be like back Minecraft 6 years ago, but current modern day? Do you think that's how it would be?
No. I keep up with like what's up nowadays or whatever. Or shaking nowadays. I don't
it's
know what it'd be like. It's a
not-
good question.
Yeah.
It'd be funny. I'd make jokes. Probably.
Oh, we don't make jokes here, do we?
I'm such a funny guy.
Dude,
You know me.
I had a great joke, earlier today at work.
Mhm.
Okay, so you know facial tissues, right? Also known as Kleenex because generic.
Okay, don't ever call them facial tissues again, because that was the weirdest like thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Nope, that's what they're called.
Okay, you
Anyway,
can call them tissues. Yeah, that's a thing. Facial tissues,
there's
though? No.
also toilet tissue, Corey.
No, that's
No,
toilet paper.
no,
What is wrong with you?
that's what the
What
packaging
is wrong
says.
with you? It doesn't matter what the packaging says. Dude, you're
It
gonna
does
like
matter what the
that's
packaging says.
dude, you're gonna pull up like apple juice or something, or like Welch's grape juice, and it's gonna be like the juice of an apple, and you're gonna be like, "Ah, yeah, that's what it's called." No, that's not what it's called. They picked
The
the
juice
most
of an apple.
generic, dumb name because they can't pick, the other stuff because it's all trademarked.
Because
That doesn't mean
Kleenex is a
what
brand,
that doesn't mean
not.
what it's called.
Yeah, it's called facial tissue.
No, it's
By the
not.
way,
Oh my god.
Yeah, yes, it is. It very much is. Toilet paper is also called bathroom tissue. In case you're wondering. Anyway, my point behind this is I was stocking
my
this.
butt isn't sneezing. Let me just throw that out there.
There's also tissue used to wrap paper, wrap presents. You know, and put it in
Yeah.
like gift bags.
Yeah. What do you call that? What do you call that?
That's called tissue paper.
Oh, that's not wrap. That's like you put in the
Yeah, you.
thing.
Well, some people wrap with it, and I'm like, you are either cheap or really skilled because that stuff tears.
Do you know how? Okay,
We're getting sidetracked
right now or whatever because you're gonna talk about like Christmas presents and you're gonna be like wrapping tissue, like for wrapping paper. You know how dumb
No.
that sounds?
No,
That's
wrapping paper
that's
is
what
wrapping
you sound like
paper.
right now.
Corey,
That's what you sound like right now with toilet paper and just tissues or
Oh my
Kleenexes.
word.
Either work fine. Nobody
Oh my
says
word.
facial tissues
no, they're
and
called
nobody
facial
says
tissues.
toilet tissues. That's is
Corey-
anyone in the chat? Can someone please help me out here? I need another I need another human being to affirm what I'm saying.
Corey, I think you're just in denial.
No, I'm really not. You know what I just realized? I need firework rockets, right?
Am I gonna drown?
And I was like, okay, I've got the gunpowder for firework rockets. Do you know what I went and started collecting because I was like, I need firework rockets? I started collecting sand.
Yeah, that's gonna make TNT. Anyway, back
Yeah,
to my
I was
story.
thinking TNT. I have a shulker box full of sand.
I was
and I only
stocking
realized I do not need it.
salmon. Did you say you have a
What?
shulker box full of salmon?
No, sand.
Okay.
I have a shulker box full of sand. And I
Okay.
just realized I do not need it at all.
Anyway, I was stocking
when
paper
in Rome.
products with a coworker. He's technically my boss, but not really.
Sounds like it's your boss.
He's the assistant manager, but I
like
basically
he's your
perform his
boss.
job. Stop distracting me. Anyway, so we were stocking paper products in the paper aisle, and you know what's in the paper aisle? All sorts of paper products, like paper
I swear, if you
plates,
say something like,
and all sorts of tissues, for all places and things. Oh, the frustration in your voice is glorious. And we have a thing where we just make puns based on products and product names. And so I told him that I broke up with this girl, and but it was all right. We stayed friends because she was my Kleenex. He reacted the same way.
I don't get the clean part. I hear the X part, but like, wow.
Yeah, it was a
what?
clean breakup, bro.
Oh,
Okay, you just don't know comedy. Granted, that was one of my weaker
that's
puns.
kind of dry.
You had to be there. That's the thing about explaining jokes. They never are as funny.
No, they don't land. No.
No, it landed better, even though he hated it.
Hmm.
But that's because he hated it because he didn't think of it.
Okay. If that helps you sleep at night.
No, that's what he told me. Anyway, if you make all these jokes and you're so funny, why haven't you made any jokes?
I
Except for your
am the
lighthouse.
joke.
You can say that again.
yeah, I am the joke.
So Corey
I'm
is the
not.
joke.
I'm not the type of person who like. Okay, I don't know. I'm not like the type of person who does humor in terms of like walking up to someone and being like, "Yo, what do you call a caterpillar or parrot mixed together?
What do you call a caterpillar and a parrot?
A walkie-talkie." Ha 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 ha
Okay.
ha.
I would have
ha.
used
No,
centipede instead of
that's
caterpillar, but okay.
that's yeah, whatever. It's not. Yeah, it's just not funny. And like, I mean, it's funny. Some of them can be funny, but that's just not my type of like joking or whatever.
Corey,
Yeah, what's up?
I heard a great dad joke. Okay, the other day.
I don't want to hear it.
You want to
I
hear
just
it.
said that that's not.
You
my type of
want to
humor at
hear
all.
it. Okay.
See, like this is the type
So-
of humor that it's like I like that type of humor where you like have to tell a joke and then someone's rolling their eyes or whatever. That's not my type of humor. That's not even funny to me. It's just like, okay, you're just making everything awkward, and that's hilarious to you.
Yeah, and humor is
Yeah.
subjective, and the person telling
like,
the joke oftentimes is
I want to be
better off with
funny.
it.
I want other people to like laugh or whatever, not me feel like okay, yeah.
Yeah, but you got to understand that, if you're telling a
Like,
joke to some people, they may not find it funny. But if you're telling the joke to a group of people, some of them may find it funny, some of them may just smile politely, some of them may hate you.
That's the art of humor, and I don't want to say I've always had a talent for it, but like I've always had like this. I don't even know what to call it, man. But like I don't know. I have this sixth sense. Yeah, we'll call it a sixth sense.
Okay, now
Where,
you're
like-
just sounding really conceited.
Sure, yeah, we'll go with that. I have this like sixth
really
sense
conceited.
where I like profile like everyone in a room or like in a call or like the people that I'm.
Okay,
if I'm
now
in a
you're
group-
profiling people, dude. Come on.
Kind of, yeah. And like basically what I
That's not
like,
cool. This is
know what I'm
2021.
doing is that like when I make a joke or whatever, I try to make sure that it's not gonna like offend anyone or, like,
Hey,
stuff.
Not Bubbles has joined us.
Oh, I didn't. I was betting on you not showing up.
What's going on?
What's going on? The world is ending. Corey is
I'm
explaining
being
how
very
he has some sort of sixth sense when it regards humor, and that he doesn't like dad jokes because if they make you roll your eyes, they aren't funny or something like that.
They're not.
You
That's
just
what's so funny about them.
you
that
just
they're not
don't-
funny.
No, that's not.
you just
fun. Like,
don't know
you
good
missed-
dad jokes.
No, like I know plenty of good dad jokes.
Well,
but like I said, I'm
you
just
know
not
why
the
they're-
type of humor person.
you know what the best dad joke is?
I've been around the block in terms of humor. I've done that type of humor before. Not my vibe. I've found better humor. That's all I have to say. Drop mic.
Basically, he's yelled at me for using the term facial tissue.
Yeah,
And
yeah, Rufus.
bathroom
When
tissue.
you go to blow your nose, okay, with a Kleenex, but you can't call it a Kleenex for some benign reason, what would you call it?
I would call it a tissue.
yeah, but
Thank you.
it's called
would
a
you,
facial
would you,
tissue.
So would you like look
Oh
at
my
your
word, I don't-
mother across the room and deadpan face like just straight up say, Mother, will you please pass the facial tissue? Mother,
Corey-
my nose is dripping. I
Corey,
require the facial tissue, Mother. Please, and thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, I
Would you say that? Would you? You would say that?
I would.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Corey, what you're forgetting is that in a situation where you have multiple sorts of tissue paper with you, what are you going to say? You're going to say, oh, please pass the tissue, and they throw a bunch of tissue paper at you?
Yeah,
Like-
because I
like,
regularly,
come on,
I
man.
regularly need tissue.
I don't
paper in my
care
life
if
all
you
the time.
regularly need it. I don't understand why you're
I'm
getting
literally not even. I'm not even like wrapping a gift or anything, and I'm just sitting around and I say, "Mother, please pass the tissues," and then she just tosses me tissue paper because
I
definitely needed that, and she definitely thought I needed that.
I forgot that I
makes sense.
put you down in a hole.
I don't know who you're talking to. It's not me though.
Anyway, Corey, I don't understand
Yeah,
why
so-
you're getting so upset about this. It doesn't matter what you think. I'll
See,
say what I say.
I'm the English major or whatever.
I
so
don't care if you're the English major. The proper name for it is facial tissue,
No,
and
it's
so
not.
I will
It's
call
really
it.
not at all.
Yeah,
I don't
It's not
care
at all.
if you're even the
That's
Pope. I
that's
wouldn't
where I
still
have the
care.
problem.
I wouldn't
That's
care
where I
if
have the
you
problem,
started
is that-
using words to describe things
See, it's
stupid
fine.
elegantly
You can
because
call it that. That's fine. I'm not going to tell you you can't call it that at all.
then why are you
but-
getting so upset?
because you assume that that's the proper name for it, and
That's because it is.
that is no, it isn't, and that's what everyone should be calling it when it's not true at all.
Oh my word.
That's
Corey,
where I have the problem.
why don't you pick up a box of tissues and see if they say facial tissues or not?
I don't have any near me right now.
You got so triggered for no reason.
I did.
Like, absolutely no
It's a
reason.
good reason.
It's not a good reason. Interesting trades. But you can't stay.
Find
mind
a
me.
wandering traveler. Or whatever.
I might have.
They're everywhere.
I think there's like more wandering trader heads on the island than mine.
Probably.
Anyway, how have you been, Not Bubbles?
Pretty good.
Why are you in a hole?
Because my hand is not on my computer right now.
Oh,
And I'm not going to be able to for just a little while.
did you like cut off your hand?
No, I might be applying a substance to my truck's chassis.
Truck's body.
Mhm.
Good. It needed it. I'll have you know that I fixed my little truck.
See, did you buy the stuff for your big truck?
Yes. I'm probably gonna put the locker in it on Friday, and because that's when I'll get grease and all that, and then I'll worry about putting the differential right when I get the parts in, which unfortunately I don't think will be until like next week.
Well, you won't be able to drive it with me anyway, so.
I know, but it's still something I want to drive.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, Not Bubbles is like going on vacation, so he won't be here Saturday. What a shame.
Yes.
I'm still down to help.
Good.
See how in code that was? No one will ever figure out what I meant.
Is your mother going to ask again if I can help you on Saturday, or was the third time the charm?
The third time
What?
was the charm.
Okay. Sunday, not Saturday. Did I say Saturday? I don't think I said Saturday.
I don't know.
I don't think it matters. You understood.
Mhm. Yes, I'm applying shoe goo to my truck.
Did that man just say Shugu?
Mhm.
Google it.
Shugu. Sounds like it's from like oh gosh dang
It's not from an anime.
no, not no Charlie
Everything
the
is
Unicorn.
natural.
Shugu. Sounds like
You
some
just
Charlie
peaked your
Unicorn.
mic like no tomorrow.
Shugu. I didn't even know my mic could peak.
Every mic can peak.
My mic's built different.
Oh, I see.
Rufus, do you have your hand on your keyboard yet?
No.
Okay.
It's
me-
going to be a little while.
Let me know when you do.
This is going to take a little while.
Yes, drywall, tape, and shugu.
Dude, Charlie the Unicorn is such a based series. The fifth one isn't out complete yet, though. It's kind of sad.
Okay.
It's so much faster in the YouTube video. Like, is
Oh,
this done?
gosh.
When you time lapse it, it looks so much faster.
Just like people change engines out in like
Oh yeah, man.
4 hours.
Yeah. I mean, you can actually do that with some vehicles, but we could probably do that with your truck.
Yeah.
Your truck's really easy to work on, though. My car isn't. Modern vehicles. We should 351 swap your car.
No.
No? You don't want all your vehicles to have like 10 miles to gallon?
No.
That's not fun.
Well, that's not fun either.
What's
I
not
was
fun?
squeezing the container of Shugu and it like just blew up.
Shugu. Shugu.
Although where the guy that I figured out where this stuff is way more expensive there than here.
He says fugu in the episode or something. Like fugu fish or something.
I have no idea what Charlie and the Unicorn even is, Corey.
What?
So
You don't know what
like,
Charlie the Unicorn is?
so like, I can't help
Really?
you.
Are
I
you for
do.
real right now? Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Rufus.
I don't
Dang.
feel like it's important for my
It is
knowledge.
very, very important. Rufus,
Oh.
tell him how important it is.
It's not very important.
It's so gosh dang important, Rufus.
It was
come
like
on.
the 2009 type
Yes,
thing.
yes. It is crucial internet culture.
It's crucial internet culture.
Yes.
That's
yes.
what I was told about the
It
llamas.
was a long time. Yes, that's another. It's by the same guy. It's by the exact same guy.
Okay.
This is
Except
his.
the llamas he got mad about people wanting to have more episodes, so he just went way too
Yeah.
dark.
What? Yeah. You're not wrong.
Yeah, just a little bit. Oh, Corey, I'm gonna
It's a
start
great
calling you
series.
Carl.
Charlie is like way more lighthearted and just like stupid, and I'm pretty sure it was before llamas. And dare I say that Charlie is more better known than llamas.
You may say
I
that.
don't. You
I
can say
would-
that.
I
I
would
don't know
say
about
that.
that.
Okay.
Well,
I
okay.
went too
Either
far.
way, Charlie is definitely my favorite compared to llamas. Put it that way.
I see.
Yes.
All
This
right.
Shugu stuff is very sticky.
That's what makes it best.
But it's very hard to spread evenly.
Hmm.
It's like partially cured already before I even finish putting it on. That's
Ooh,
what it feels like.
interesting.
It's thicker than toothpaste.
Yeah, man.
Is
Imagine
it,
just like.
thick with 2 C's?
Okay. Is that an old meme yet? You know, the thing about Corey is I feel like he speaks in a lot of old memes.
I speak
And
in
yet
memes. It doesn't
somehow
matter. I
he
can
speaks
be
in new ones too, all at
Yeah, I
the
can
same
speak in
time.
new and old. It's a blessing and a curse.
Oh, I see.
Basically, I just pick my favorites and then just say them, you know? And who the heck is here to say, oh, wow, that's dead or that's too old, you know?
Me. I'm here.
That's the one thing I've learned about the English language or whatever, is that if you just repeat something enough, then it's legit, you know? You just
Yeah,
really
like
know what
facial
it is.
tissues.
Yeah, you can go ahead and do that.
For fun.
You know what? If you get facial tissues in styles enough that everyone uses it, so that when you know they need facial tissues, they'll be like, "Mother, I need facial tissues." You know,
Who? Why?
then I will accept it.
Do you
I will
address
100% accept
your
it.
mom as mother?
Do you address your facial tissues as facial tissues? I should have said tissues. Sorry. Do you address your tissues as facial tissues? You're getting me like all confused now. It's like such a dumb name. That I'm gonna
It's
stuck on
amazing.
it. That's what you sound
Sure.
like. That's literally what you
I
sound like.
really don't know. I mean, I usually just say Kleenex, which makes this entire
Yes,
argument
thank you.
moot, but
Thank
I'm
you.
still gonna have
That's-
it because
That's
it's
a
the
valid
proper name.
for it.
No, Kleenex is a brand.
Understand though, proper name is like worthless. There's the
Just
It's
because
what's
you're an English
used.
major
It's
doesn't
not
mean you
what
know
is
everything about
proper.
everything.
Yeah, no, like I've studied this crap. It's not what you know. Gosh,
Nope.
my language is literally failing me because I'm so like you're so wrong. That's how bad this is.
Oh, I see.
Words are failing me.
Anyway, we're placing more stone. I think I've gone through 2 shulker boxes so far this episode. So, yay.
That could have been really bad. That could have been so bad.
Yeah, like when you blew up my enchanting room and didn't want me to fix it, so you shot me in the face.
It's not that I didn't want you to fix it, it's that I wanted to fix it for you.
Yeah, but then you did it wrong. And we're like, I don't have this, so you need to fix it anyway. Like, if you do it right the first time, it's all better.
When in Rome.
That expression was always interesting to me because, like, then you also have all roads lead to Rome. So, like, basically, no matter where you go or what you do, you're in Rome.
Please? Oh my gosh, there are so many miles out.
And my bed's a bit far away.
Oh my heavens. Oh my
Was that a
there's 3
Minecraft
spiders.
noise, or was that, like, something picking up through your mic?
There are 3 spiders accosting me right now. Someone
That
help.
is the weirdest Minecraft noise I've ever heard. It's like the cry of a beluga whale.
I don't
If
have
you
any
can believe
experience with that.
Neither do I. It just seemed appropriate to say.
Gosh dang it. Oh. Thank you.
You're welcome. So I fixed my little truck, but then I had all 4 of my batteries were dead. Because I was using it when it broke. And
And
I...
you didn't charge them.
Yep. Oh well. They're only lipos. What could possibly go wrong? Many things. Many things can go wrong. Also, I found out that technically you're not supposed to run my big truck without the battery cover, which is that piece that I don't have.
You should contact him and see if he found it.
I probably should.
But he's not there. Oh gosh.
We'll see. What do you do today, Nut Bubbles?
Worked.
That's what
Like
I thought.
always.
Corey, have you found a job yet?
Nope. I applied for 2, like, I think like 5 days ago or something, and I haven't heard back from either. One of them I would really, really love to get, because it's like a full-time position, which would be lit, and then the other one is free.
You should have just invested in Dogecoin.
I don't know. My friend only made like 160 something on it, and yeah.
How much
He's
did he
still
invest,
with it,
though?
and I'm like, I don't know.
My assistant manager, one of my bosses, he invested $200. He sold them when they were at like 5 cents a piece, so he made 900.
Nice.
And now, if he would have stayed in it, he would be looking at 15 grand in 2 weeks.
See,
I'm like,
don't
this
have any money to
crazy
invest.
speculation nonsense. And he was telling me he should have just dumped his life savings in because now he'd be a millionaire. I'm like, but then you could have also lost your life savings.
Pretty much.
It's why it's called speculation.
It was honestly a pretty safe bet. I mean, it's the same thing with GameStop. Some dude like put 10K in or whatever, and then became a millionaire. And he was like, "Yep, GG."
To have stupid amounts of money to throw into things that might
Yeah,
fail.
like I said, I don't have money to put into it. Rufus, are you out of your keyboard yet?
Yes, I'm at my keyboard.
Oh, really? Okay, come to the village.
I just can't move my keyboard. I can't
His hands are full of adhesive,
Mm-hmm.
which is what Shugu is, in case anyone was wondering.
And my glove just broke, so that's not.
That is no bueno.
Well, I'm gonna blow up the village.
Yes.
You have a
You're welcome to
problem,
come and
man.
watch.
He
You
was
should
working
probably
on
come
that
to
last
watch, to be
episode.
honest.
Hey, South.
South,
up?
hey, you want to see a village blow up?
Dude, does he want to see a village blow up? Like, how much TNT are you using this time around?
Every house is full.
Okay, did you use all of my sand or something?
No, I just went to a different desert or whatever to get the into.
I see. Oh my goodness, this is a lot of stone. Thankfully, I'm not trying to make an organic shape. It's literally supposed to be the opposite of an organic shape. I'm having difficulties pronouncing words correctly today. You would
Hopefully that
love to see a
comes off
village blow
first.
up. But why?
Southwood? Thank you. Who said why?
I did?
Oh.
Why do we need to be needlessly destructive? There's enough drama in this world with Corey on it.
Hey, can you bring some glass before we go?
Glass. Why do you need glass?
I want to build like a platform so we can watch from the skies as it explodes.
I see. Seems kind of weird, man.
So it seems kind of sussy.
Yeah, I would say it seems kind of sussy. Oh, so never use sussy again. Sussy seems
Like I
like
said, I can use
terrible word.
current memes if I want to.
Sussy isn't a current meme because
yeah, it
sussy
is.
is a word you just made up.
No, I didn't make it up at all. That's a meme going on.
It
right
actually
now.
is a thing.
Thank you.
S-
All right, so like I'm thinking like right in the middle right here, like if
So
you got
you're saying
glass.
that they made a new meme
Straight
out
up.
of an old meme by adding a Y to the end.
It's also an S. SUSSY.
Okay, now that just sounds like sissy.
What did you say?
Sissy?
Oh, yeah. Do you have the glass or no?
Do you have an ender chest?
Yeah, I do.
I don't have an ender chest.
I keep an interest on all the time.
I normally do. Here, have glass.
It's just a stack. Yeah, that's probably fine.
You know those blue gloves that my father got instead of the black ones?
Yes.
Hey,
That's what I'm
you just
using.
stole my-
Blue ones kind of aren't great.
No, they aren't great.
You can just fly up.
Especially when you're rubbing your fingers along things.
Yeah.
Probably right about here is good. And then I'll make a little platform.
Okay.
I have the old glass texture so you can't actually see it. Come, yeah, welcome.
I have connected textures because Optifine.
All right. I'm thinking I'm gonna try to hit the one way over there first.
Can you do it? One try.
Rufus, do you want to come? What?
Yes, I would, but I'm kind of in the middle of this, so.
Slash TP at a. If you can move your mouse, you can see.
He's like, no, I can't.
Yes, I kinda can move my mouse.
Okay, yeah. Just look out in the direction. Okay. I'm gonna try to hit that one right there. Oh, I missed it. A little bit higher. A little bit lower.
I thought you were really good at this thing. That post.
I used
There
to
you
be good.
go.
And there it goes.
Fourth time's
Fourth
the
try.
charm.
Boom.
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 You didn't have them close enough
Yeah,
to
I didn't
chain.
line up. Okay, well. I'm pretty sure all these will work now. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I thought that was.
that was so
Crap.
delayed. That house.
No.
That house
no.
survived.
Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Stay up there. Stay up there. Stay up there. Stay up there.
I'm not going anywhere.
You can do it. We believe in you. Oh my word, how much TNT do you have?
I have like 3 other stacks. I really want this to. Dude, I keep spamming. Stop. My stupid trackpad is dumb. Where's the other part? Okay, there it is.
Trackpads kind of suck for gaming.
Why aren't you using a mouse, Corey?
I could use my mouse. It's just a hassle. I don't really like it either. It's not really a good mouse.
So
It's not
far,
like a
we
magic
have
mouse.
successfully deleted 2 more buildings from the village. We have
This whole
ignored the
building,
pumpkin patch
every single house
and the
in
2
this
floating
thing is-
trees.
There's not an air block in any of these houses left. Just so you know, they're all going up.
This is what Corey does. This is what his inspiration looks like, guys.
See, I was gonna, like I told you, like I was gonna just get some firework rockets or whatever, but then I was like,
And then you mine
know what?
sand for
I got
firework
the sand.
rockets.
might as well just blow everything up, you know?
Yeah. I feel that. Sometimes you just want to see the world burn
Or explode, I guess.
or explode. We can see it burn too.
We're almost ready. We're almost ready. I apologize for my bad TNT skills a moment ago. That was quite embarrassing for those first 2 houses.
I think I'm laying the Shugu on a little bit thick.
Shoot!
All I know is my pointer fingers is very covered with this stuff.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
let's
probably not gonna be
see
pleasant.
this.
Are you flipping ready?
I am flipping
Let's
tastic.
go. Boom, it's up. If this platform gets blown up, I'll be so
Put enough TNT down, it'll explode.
Heck yeah!
Part of that
Let's
house remained though.
go. Let's go.
Oh no, some of the house remained.
That was epic. 10 out of 10 worth it.
We successfully created a great big hole in the ground. I think all
was
the
like-
villagers are dead.
That was like 10 or 11. Yeah, I didn't see a single one. There was like 10 or 11 stacks of TNT. Thanks for coming, guys. Show's over. Please drop your 3D glasses on the way out.
Okay.
Why would you want to keep them? You can't use them.
Yes, you can. Shrek the Third came out on 3D with the They used to do that with DVD movies, don't you remember? Where they used to come out with a 3D version and you could actually watch a 3D in your home. It was pretty lit, to be honest. I wish they kind of still did that.
Because they
that's
actually went to a better 3D than just black, the colors, and
That's true.
the TVs became really expensive, and basically nobody bought them. And they realized that most people don't want. You probably still can get them in 3D, just most people don't have TVs that can display it very well.
Or the desire.
Mm-hmm.
All I have is
All right, we have successfully blown up a village.
can I just
Or just
clarify
remember,
that
it takes a village.
me, your gunpowder chest is still filling up.
That should it should.
I used an entire chest of gunpowder.
That's not too surprising. That was intense.
That was lit. I kind of wish our platform had blown up though. That would have been really cool. That random stray TNT thrown, like flown up. That would have been great.
Thanks for placing me in somewhere safe.
You're welcome. His safe room is around here somewhere. I found it. Okay. That is how you move people around in Minecraft. Now we'll go like this because okay, that's better.
How do you make firework rockets again?
Paper and gunpowder.
That's literally what I have, and the recipe is not showing up.
That's because the recipe won't show up. You just shove them in the crafting bench.
Oh, I have to do it manually?
Okay, you're the guy who's like told me you don't really like the crafting tip book thing, and yet you have to rely on it to make fireworks? Come on, man.
Trying to make like actual.
Anything,
Actual
fireworks
fireworks
are-
with actual stars, yes.
anything
You need to
new,
go to Wiki.
anything new in Minecraft, I don't know how to make. Let me just throw that out there.
Firework rockets aren't new though.
To me, they are. You don't understand how old I am.
I kind of do. You're kind of.
Well, I
old.
just never made them.
You're like 80, right?
I remember when they weren't in the game. That's my point.
I remember it wasn't that long ago. Like 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 6 years, 5 years, 5 years.
I remember when I didn't know Corey. I don't.
I
Yes,
remember
really?
when I didn't know anyone. That was like not long ago. And aren't you all better off now?
Definitely.
Definitely.
Remember when I blew up that village? That was so lit.
Yeah, you're gonna be telling this story till the end of days now. This is the thing with Corey. He just tells the same stories over and over and over and over again, and I don't
Because
get
they're
it.
funny.
Okay, not all of them are funny.
They're so gosh dang funny.
I mean, the one about you rescuing paddle boats and getting stranded is kind of funny.
I almost went paddle boating today, actually, but you know, it wasn't like deathly.
Okay.
Wow, I've actually used up all your gunpowder. That's lit.
What now?
I just used the bottom chest and it's not refilling.
Well, that's because the farm's not on.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. It's just taking the back stock from the hoppers and pushing that out.
Dang.
I remember when I didn't have a job. Those were the days.
Same.
Yeah, Corey. That you can remember back that far?
Mm-hmm.
I think I can remember when Not Bubbles had a job. Yes, I most certainly can.
When I didn't have a job.
Yeah, when you didn't have a job.
Yeah, I remember that too. I bought a truck.
Yeah. You got laid off on your birthday or a couple days before your birthday, and you bought a truck
Oh,
Day
I remember
before.
that.
right after
That
getting back
sucks.
from a
I forgot about
vacation
that.
in the Boundary Waters.
Which Corey didn't go on.
Yeah. Can't believe that.
I don't remember this trip.
That's because you weren't on it.
Okay, that really hurt.
That's because you. I think you were included in the people who were asked.
What trip was this?
Boundary Waters canoeing trip.
Oh, I hate canoeing. That's why. I hate canoeing.
But you would have spent so much time with us.
I despise. I went on that other canoeing trip, the one that like everyone capsized on.
That I did
Yeah,
not
that
go
was
on
Yeah,
because
that was the legendary like 30-mile canoe trip that was supposed to be like 18 miles or something.
I was on that one.
that's
That was
because
a great
I
trip.
don't remember.
Well, it's down a river too.
Oh
so
my gosh, all my stuff just despawned. Frick. Dude, I literally just saw it. Oh my god.
Did he die?
No, I just was
No.
really dumb. Oh, these are flight duration 2 rockets. Okay.
Yes, the more gunpowder you add to the paper,
Yeah, I
the
know.
longer the duration.
And it
Uh,
really, for flying, you normally just use one.
Yeah.
Because 2 isn't really that useful. Like, it
Nor
gives
is
you
3.
slightly longer.
An accident. It was an accident. I
Yeah.
just hit 32 of them.
Flight duration is vastly better for when you're launching fireworks. But in that now. Anyway, that canoe trip I was not on.
That was a great canoe trip. Pretty sure your brother was on that one.
My older brother, yes. Which is probably why I wasn't on it, not gonna lie.
I don't remember if your older brother was on it. So.
I'm like 100% sure he was on it.
I don't know. All I know is that I've heard that you all were saying canoodling a lot, and you found out what that actually means.
Oh. Well, see, the legendary part of the trip is that our youth pastor had kind of scouted out this river area for us to go canoeing on, and it was like supposed to be like I think an 18-mile canoe trip. I think was originally what it was supposed to be.
Down
And,
a river, so it's not super. It's not bad.
no, it wasn't bad at all. Like you could just lazy river it for a bunch of it, and we ended up doing that because they kept losing us. I don't think I was in your canoe with us.
Probably not.
But
See, Not Bubbles has experience with canoes.
no, like
He's like a Boy
basically,
Scout or something.
We got like left behind or whatever, and then literally nobody waited for us, and they just kept going, and like we tried to catch up, like we tried so hard to catch up, and then we were just like frick it, and then we just like we were just like no, goodbye. So then we just lazy rivered it for like hours and hours, and then we eventually caught up to everyone, and they're like, dude, where were you? We were so afraid. And we're just like, dude, you didn't wait for us. Frick you. But anyway, our youth pastor had scouted out this area, and like he had like done this canoe thing before, I think, or something, and he knew what, or he was supposed to know what bridge we were supposed to stop at. Like he's like, okay, there's this bridge that he's like, okay, I know the bridge. We're gonna stop at that bridge, and then we'll like get out, and then we'll get the cars and we'll drive home or whatever. And he basically missed the bridge. Like he like looked at the bridge and was like, yeah, that's not the bridge, but it was the
Got
bridge.
to it quick.
So we just kept going for hours and hours and hours and hours, and he just kept going and was like, dude, where is the bridge? Where are we? Where I can't believe the bridge hasn't shown up yet or whatever. And then eventually we stopped and like met these like fisherman guys, because we're like, dude, we must have overshot it or whatever, and we like asked where we were, and we had ended up canoeing like, I think it was like almost 30 miles or something. Almost 30 miles, and yeah, and then so we had to get out, and then the fishermen people were actually really nice, and they drove the youth pastor down to our bus or whatever, and brought the things back. And, yeah, that was a fun trip.
Corey, are you doing anything in particular right now?
I'm literally walking around in circles above the Brump Tower. Why?
I see.
Need my assistance? Bless you.
No, I don't need your assistance right now.
Why?
Just don't worry about it.
He's
Why
making
would you
sure
ask
you're
that?
not gonna blow up whatever he's doing right now.
What is he doing? Why did he ask me? What is he like doing something?
Don't
about
worry about it.
McDonald's or something? What are you doing?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I gave Hello McDonald's a body now.
Oh dang, I missed. Pew! Yeah.
And this is why I do most of my building off camera. Because Corey's not around to shoot me off things needlessly.
I didn't think that would work. I didn't shoot you off. Dude, these firework rockets not even work. Or am I just
You
lagging?
aren't flying. You kind
No,
of
you
have
can
to
fly
activate
water.
your Elytra in order to use
Oh, they
them.
do work. Oh dang, they're sussy.
Okay, is that better?
I don't want to do this again.
I think that's better.
What? Shugo?
Well, is it better than having to pay $70 for a body?
Possibly. Maybe if I wore a different glove.
Dude, firework rockets duration 2 are kind of pog.
Not really.
No, they're 100% pog actually.
Okay. Alright, now we need to get
You can
the...
have that opinion even though it's wrong.
Hey, hey Rufus. Did you know that firework rockets duration 2 are the proper firework rockets?
Okay, whatever you say.
Anyway,
It's really just an opinion, but they are actually the proper firework rockets, you know?
No, I don't know. Why don't you tell us all about it?
You know, the proper firework rockets.
Now, what do I want to use? I think we're going to go... this is hard because it would look like a big blob of stone, but I feel like they would use... If they have stone walls, they'd use stone. They wouldn't use wood necessarily. Well, maybe they would.
Oh, that's right. My 8 key is like jammed.
Because the ground, where
Do you
is...
use a scroll wheel with your hotbar, or do you use your
Yes.
numbers?
I normally use scroll wheel.
Scroll wheel for
Okay.
building, buttons for combat, which I don't do much
See,
of.
All right, so here's my story. I used to have not the magic mouse, but the magic mouse before the magic mouse that had the little ball scroll wheel. That was a piece of garbage. And I was pretty good with that, actually, and I used that for PvP. And I could scroll and pretty much hit what I was wanting to hit, 90% of the time. But then when I upgraded to the Magic Mouse, and then when I got a trackpad or whatever, I just couldn't use a scroll wheel anymore because the Magic Mouse doesn't have a scroll wheel. So I learned how to use numbers, and honestly, I prefer numbers now.
Yeah, numbers are definitely more accurate.
Numbers are pretty nice. It's hard. I mean, it's obviously harder to hit the later ones or whatever, but for PvP, I can hit all the normal ones. So.
Yes, definitely for PvP, it's definitely better to use numbers.
Although I am weird, like with PvP, and certain people would hate like my PvP setup in some respects, because like I don't use I still use double tap W for sprint. A lot of parkourers and PvPers will move it to like shift or command or something. No,
Then you make sure it's accurate. That makes
It
sure
is control.
I've tried it before and it's actually pretty nice, but it's just it would take a lot of learning for me. I think the weirdest thing I do, and you would actually appreciate this, Zax, because I got this from being a builder way back in the day. My inventory is R.
We see.
Because
Why is it R?
My pick block is E.
That's because you don't
I
have
was-
a center
I was
mouse
a
wheel.
creative builder. Sorry, I was a creative builder. No, it's because, yeah. My pick block is E, which now that I don't use creative anymore, I mean, I don't want to say I don't use creative. Now that I don't regularly use creative anymore, it's kind of funky because you don't usually use pick block in survival. But back when I did
use
a lot of
pick block
creative
all
building-
the time.
Yep, back when I did a lot of creative building, I used pick block for like a ton. So, I moved it from E, and I was like, what should inventory be? And I was just like, next best thing, R. And it's right there.
Well, if you're doing creative building, why wouldn't you rebind Q?
Q is drop. And Q's always been dropped. That was weird. I didn't want to get that one.
Well, in creative, you aren't necessarily needing to drop things.
I guess that's true. I don't know. I was just like, you know what? E is gonna go. I'm gonna move to R. Although one thing that I have for my PvP thing is that X is perspective switch. Because it's very helpful when you run into someone right behind you. I don't remember what the default for it's like something from F3 or something.
It's F5.
F5, yeah. It's like I can debug the reach all of X, so let's look at X.
That makes sense.
That way you can run and jump at the same time. What other weird key things do I have? I don't know. That's pretty much it, I think. R is inventory, E is pick block. X is pick the switch. That's my weird setup. Why is this guy coming out of the water?
That's what I want to hear. Maybe you should sleep.
They're after you.
Yeah, I just slept.
They're literally after you.
No, you're the reason they spawned. I was just between them and
I don't know
you.
what to tell you. They're literally after you.
I was between them and you, so they target me because AI.
It's okay. I'll just kill them anyway. It's fun target practice, actually.
It's something different to shoot at.
Yeah.
It's one of the harder things to hit.
Also, Rufus, you really hurt my feelings earlier when I missed the TNT for the first 2 times and said that I wasn't a good shot because I am a really good shot.
No, he said you are supposed to be good at this.
Yeah, I am really good at it.
Mm.
Yeah, except you missed this.
You missed
some,
3 out of 4.
Rufus, you're really hurting my feelings.
You missed a static object.
You literally are hurting my feelings really badly.
Well, so
I
be
was
it.
trained by one of the greatest bowists of all time who has just recently retired, by the way.
Mm.
Is that some German guy?
I believe they're called archers.
He can jump in the air and shoot like 3 arrows. It's ridiculous. Hang upside
Oh,
down.
I think I know who you're talking about. Well, no, actually, I don't know who you're talking
He's like he trained Hawkeye.
about. Oh, I don't know. No, I was trained by a Minecraft dude that I met, and he was like really insane with the bow. Like, really insane with the bow.
I was more talking real life guy.
And he, like, played.
He's
He, like,
Russian.
still plays
I don't
to this day.
think that Corey would be like an archer. Like, bows don't seem
Actually,
like his thing.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you a story, and yes, they are. This is a really great. Okay, hold on. There's more of these. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is a
Maybe
bad
you should go to sleep.
I just, bruh. I'm fighting drowned and phantoms at the same time.
Yep.
This is very not ideal right now.
Yep.
Get absolutely wrecked.
They are, or you're absolutely getting wrecked.
Bruh. There's another one. There's a drowned. Where's one more? There's one more. There he is.
This arrow is
Boom.
hopping.
Boom. Let's go. Okay.
This arrow
story
is
time.
hopping.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like this arrow right in front of me that you shot is hopping.
Where is it?
It's right in front of me. It's hopping.
This arrow?
Yes.
No, it's on the ground.
Yeah, it's hopping.
It's literally on the ground. That's doing nothing. Here.
Nope, it's still hopping.
Okay, so I was. Let's see. 10. I think. That's
So about
the age.
4 years ago.
Wait,
Yeah,
he was
sure.
85.
Thanks. Yeah, sure.
Oh,
so
he's
anyway,
playing Minecraft right now, so he's like 12. Because isn't that who only plays 12?
Oh yeah.
12-year-olds?
No, this wasn't in Minecraft. This isn't in Minecraft. This is in real life. As you said, I'm not a bow person. So anyway,
Corey, you missed the joke.
I don't. Yeah, because it wasn't funny, probably. No, I'm sorry. I'm telling
No,
a
it
story.
wasn't.
Okay, wow, Rufus. I mean, I can.
He's
do
the
a
one who
good
made the
job. You
joke,
did a
Corey.
good job, bro.
Oh my word, you're awful.
I
so anyway.
said that mine wasn't. My own joke wasn't funny.
Yeah, come on, Corey.
Yeah, props to you.
And he still hasn't
Um,
slept.
I was 10. And we were. It was me and my father at a camp, like not like a campsite, like a camp, like one of those fun kid camp things.
Yeah, I never went to any.
They're pretty cool. I didn't go to many as a kid anyway, but I went to that one. And I had picked up a bow for the very first time in my entire life, and it was probably like 50 feet away from the target or whatever, and it was this fake deer with a black circle, no, like a black oval, like spray painted on the chest kind of thing.
Mhm.
So I literally could, 10-year-old me, scrawny 10-year-old me, couldn't pull back the bowstring far enough or whatever, because that's how pathetic I was. So basically, I just pulled it back as far as I could, and then just aimed up really high, and the shot arced in the air and landed, I kid you not, perfectly in the center of this oval. And that was the first time I had ever shot a bow, and I like literally did not even take another shot. I was like, you know what, I can't be perfection. And I've shot a bow a couple other times, and I'm actually pretty good. Like, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I'm actually a pretty good shot. But, yeah.
Compound,
shot I ever
recurve. What are we
made.
talking about here?
What?
What sort of bow are we talking about here? Compound,
It was,
recurve, longbow.
No, it was
Crossbow.
I think it was
Probably
I actually
compound.
don't know the difference. Yeah, the compounds are the ones that like
They have
you
more
can pull back.
strings, and they have the little pulleys on the end.
Yeah, I think it was one of those. Recurve is just like the traditional like what the Minecraft bow is, right? Or it's
No,
just,
the
you
Minecraft
just
bow
pull
is a
it back.
longbow. Recurve has the bow that curves out at the ends until you pull it back.
Oh, so like an elvish bow.
Sure.
Gotcha.
Yes.
No, this was pretty sure it was just a compound. I don't know. It's been a long time.
You see, first time I fired a gun, we
I've
were
never
shooting
fired a gun.
clays on the father-son retreat, and I nailed it.
I was there.
Really?
Yes.
Probably was
It wasn't. You weren't.
It was a
going out
shotgun.
Probably.
It was
I think
was
I was
8.
there, and
or
I
9, 10.
I
10.
did not participate. I just watched, and everyone was like, "Dude, you need to participate," and I was like, "No, thanks."
Yeah, one of Corey's weird things is he likes to say that he has never shot a gun because when he plays Never Have You Ever, apparently it gives him an advantage, which is
Yes, it
not
does.
the best logic.
The other huge advantage I used to have was that I'd never been out of the United States, but then I went to Haiti, so I lost.
That was
one.
like 5 years ago. I have
Yeah.
never been out of the United States.
Okay, so how many times since then have you ever played that game? And that's
What
been
game?
an advantage. Never
Oh,
have
never
I
have
ever.
I ever. Honestly, not since like the youth group days.
I
So
haven't played Never Have Ever in like 5 years.
So why haven't I shot a gun? Because it's not really about the never have I ever. I just like to joke that it is. I actually don't like guns, and I don't want to shoot a gun.
well,
Not to be a
how do you
liberal.
how do you know that you don't like shooting guns if you've never tried it?
Yeah.
Because I don't. How do you know you don't like? I don't know, cow tongue. I don't know. I'm not.
I would be
Yeah,
down to
but-
try it if it was
Okay.
prepared
try it.
properly. I mean, it's just
I
a piece of
actually
meat.
really ticked off a friend of mine who's like a huge gun toter or whatever. The fact that I don't like guns and I don't like the principle behind him or whatever. He got so ticked at me. He defriended me. It was sad.
Well, not liking guns and telling people they can't own them is very different.
No, it wasn't that.
I mean, okay.
I'm fine with people owning
We're
guns.
going to
I
end
don't
this
care.
conversation right here, and we're going to end the stream. I hope you all
Oh.
enjoyed. If you did, please, I don't know, do whatever you do. Discord link
This is
below.
over
Like the
here.
button. Hit the like button.
Hit the like button. Subscribe because it's free and costs you 15, not even
Oh, I didn't
15
mean that,
seconds.
Dave. I'm sorry.
Maybe like a
That was
fifth of a
inappropriate.
second. And yeah, comment down below how this has been weird and bizarre, and I've just made stone boxes in the ocean. Anyway.
Don't go yet.
Shoot you.
Always remember to dig straight down because that's how you
Wait,
find
here
not
he is.
bubbles.
Here he is, the man himself.
Yep.
Dude, you literally just left. No, we're over here. We were right next to you.
Really?
Yeah.
The one time that I'm right next to
You
you.
just like flew
Hi.
out and you're just gone.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, dig straight down.
Yeah, dig straight down.
Straight down.
Because that's how you find knot bubbles in the ground. Anyway,
Yep.